Okay, the trailer frame, the Jayco trailer frame that is back in the shop. Over the weekend we were working on my son's truck in here, but now I have the garage all to myself here. There's nothing else going on, so it's time to start on this frame because there is a bunch of modifications to do. And I've been thinking and planning and measuring and trying to keep the cost down on this. I want to try to make it reasonable amount of money being spent on it. Important things like the new tires that I bought over there. Paint, and that's the thing too, is I've decided to use paint I already have, which is right over here. I must have been thinking of painting something blue a year ago or something like that. I think it was it would have been another trailer frame, probably a boat trailer frame. Anyways, blue, not everybody's favorite color. I like it though, and blue and gray look kind of nice. So since I already had this in my cupboard, and the spray bomb is for getting into the tight spots, I'm going to use it. I'm just going to use it. So I will paint the axle with the Core 15 that I have. I've got a brand new can still sitting there. I like to use that on the axle. The axle takes a lot of road grime and stuff, whatever, and it's very rusty. And you know what? That axle, the Core 15 will just love that axle. The rustier the better. All you need to do is just get off the loose stuff. This frame it's dirty. It's going to have to be cleaned and sanded and all kinds of stuff. But I have a lot of things. You can see here where I've marked off where I'm going to cut. Now this is going to hold the fenders, so I'm actually cutting here. But that's where that mark there is where the deck is going to go. I've decided to use these pieces that are on the outside here. I might just turn them around. So there's a lot of cutting to do. I've got to cut a lot of welds. I am not going to put uprights on this trailer and a rail, okay? None of that. I'm going to put stake pockets on this trailer so that you can put wooden sides on it. I may build the wooden sides. That would be nice. But initially, I will just do the deck and with stake pockets, and then I'll see if the budget allows me to buy more wood and do sides. So I've got the fenders, I've got the wheels, this hitch is fine, I've got a spare tire too. I may replace chains, or I may just paint them, I don't know. Anyways, and of course I've got that wheel jack that bolts onto the side here. Works just perfectly. So yeah, so this strip that goes right down here, this was there because that's where the plywood floor joined. That's what that little line is on the top of it there. So I don't need that. These pieces here were what part of the raising and lowering mechanism. Cable routing, don't need that. All I need is these cross pieces here, and this trailer's got the perfect number of cross pieces. And look at that, that's my VIN number attached to the frame, original factory. It's on a piece of aluminum, but I have to try to leave that just like that. So I'm going to clean around it. I may take it off and then just put it back on again. That's one way to deal with that. But that makes this trailer completely legit. Means that I already have the registration for it. I already have the a license plate. It's quite easy to get. So, but you know, it has to have that VIN number on it. So, anyways, the other VIN number was on the actual body of the trailer, the tent trailer on the side. Yeah, I even kept that piece too. So there's a whole bunch of cutting here. The bumper's going to get shortened back up to about here. I think it's going to end up being welded onto here. That is an upright that I will do right here, and it's mostly for the tailgate. It's and I'm going to use, I brought in all my scrap metal here. Never mind the wood, but I've got a lot of scrap pieces here. I've got these funny angles. These were all off that Panoka trailer. They were holding the sides on. And they fit in the stake pockets and whatnot. But these are really, it's just the perfect kind of metal to use for making a stake pocket, or the uprights for the tailgate, or for the taillights on the back. My taillights are surface mount taillights. They're little long skinny LEDs. You'll see those later. And I have this frame here just in case I need some other pieces, what have you. But mostly what I'm going to be doing is cutting and using what's here. The only pieces I need to add to this is the one of these will be used as a taillight upright. Yeah, and I do need to put some pieces on here that are bent a little bit of an angle, just a short little pieces, to bolt those fenders down. There's the fenders under there. There you go, stashed. My stash. So that's what I'm going to be up to today. So I'll do a video later when I'm finished cutting.